Hi, my name's Zane Huggins. I'm the owner and creative director of Full Circle Design Studio, and today I'm going to show you some of the basic type tools in Adobe Illustrator. We're going to start by going up to the left tool panel in your workspace where you see the T to select the type tool. You can also access this by hitting the T button on your keyboard. And I'm going to go ahead and drag a text box here, and you'll see that it automatically fills with placeholder text. And as you do that, you'll notice the right hand tool panel will change to show you your text options here. We're going to start with adjusting the leading, which is the line height or space between each line of text. So right now, the font size is 20 points, and we have 24-point leading, which is the automatic setting. What we're going to go ahead and do is just add a little more leading. For example, with a digital ad, you're going to want to typically have 10 points of additional height. So if your font size is 20 points, you want to go ahead and make this 30. So that's not a preset, so we're just going to go ahead and type it in. And you're going to notice now that some of the placeholder text now goes beyond the boundary of the text box. That's why we have this little indicator right here. So if you go to this blue square and double tap it, it's going to go ahead and reveal the remainder of that text. I'm going to make another text box here, so I'm going to hit my T key on the keyboard. I'm going to drag another one here. I'm going to remove everything except for maybe these first few words. So what I'm going to do is select all of that text and go over here, and we're going to adjust the tracking now. So the tracking is the space between every letter on the line. So this is applied on a line-to-line basis, and that is indicated right here. So to set the tracking, let's go ahead and make it 200. You can see all the letters have been spaced out evenly from each other within each word. This is typically good for like subheadings, maybe footer text, anything that's non-essential. So I wouldn't do that with a paragraph or anything more than maybe just one line of text. That can tend to make the readability actually kind of difficult for viewers. And then the last one we're going to look at here is kerning. We're going to reset this to 0. And kerning is the space between individual letters. So unlike tracking, this does not apply to a whole line of text. So we're going to go ahead and zoom in. And you hit the Option key, and then you use your left and right arrows to do this. So we're going to go ahead and add space. So there's 5. We're going to do a little more. So you can see that adjusted it to 200 right there. But you can also, let's go over to the next letter here. You can decrease the space. You see we have -100. So you have to be kind of careful with this because you definitely don't want to cause like uneven spacing between your letters. This is typically done for instances where there may be a spot that just looks kind of funky within the font that you're using. Most fonts are pretty good about that. You can just use the built-in kerning, but sometimes you don't really have a choice but to fix them. The last thing we're going to look at here is the Type on a Path tool. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is make a shape real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a square in here. I'm just going to swap the background and the outline here so that we can see it. And I'm going to rotate it. And now that we've made our shape here, I'm going to go over to the text tool. And I'm going to hold click it till the submenu pops up, and we're going to do Type on a Path tool. And then while we're hovering over this, we're just going to go ahead and click the shape, and you'll see that your text goes around the shape. So Now you can see how the text just wraps around that, so we can do type on a path tool. I'm just going to keep repeating that. Oh no, we ran out of space. But we can go ahead and make the font size a little smaller here. There we go. So that's a fun little effect that you can kind of make on your own, just like a cool like typographic experiment. This one's fairly common and it's fairly easy to achieve just using that singular tool there. And that is everything we're going to talk about with the type tools in Adobe Illustrator for today. Thank you for watching this tutorial on the type tool in Adobe Illustrator. If you found this video helpful, please be sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.